Imagine this. You step out of your spacecraft, your feet pressing into the surface of a world over 1 billion kilometers from Earth. The sky glows orange, thick with haze, and beneath your boots is frozen water as hard as rock. But here's the catch, you can only stay for 5 seconds. That's it. What would happen to you in those fleeting moments on Titan, Saturn's largest moon? Today, we'll dive into one of the strangest survival experiments in the universe. What if you spent just 5 seconds on Titan? We'll uncover the science, the risks, and the shocking truths about this alien world. Before we jump into our 5-second countdown, let's understand where we are. Titan is not just any moon. It's bigger than Mercury and has a dense atmosphere, something no other moon in our solar system can brag about. Wrapped in an orange blanket of nitrogen and methane, Titan looks like a hazy, alien Earth frozen in time. Scientists often call Titan a time capsule, because its chemistry may resemble early Earth before life began. It's a place of extremes: liquid methane rivers, hydrocarbon seas, and ice mountains taller than the Alps. But instead of water flowing on the surface, Titan's lakes are made of liquid methane and ethane. It's not only bizarre, it's breathtaking. Now you might ask, why just 5 seconds? Well, on Titan, survival without protection is practically impossible. The temperature averages -179 degrees Celsius. The air is unbreathable, lacking oxygen and filled with nitrogen and methane. Even with the thick atmosphere, Titan is lethally cold, and your body wouldn't stand a chance. So, for this thought experiment, we give you 5 seconds, just enough time to step outside and experience Titan before rushing back into your spaceship. But even in those 5 seconds, your body would go through an unforgettable ordeal. The moment you step onto Titan, you'd feel something strange. Unlike Mars, where the air pressure is thin, Titan's atmosphere is 1.5 times denser than Earth's. That means your body wouldn't explode or freeze instantly. In fact, Titan's air pressure might feel oddly heavy, almost like being deep underwater. But don't take a deep breath, because the air is toxic. Filled with methane and nitrogen, one gasp could suffocate you in seconds. The first second is all about the shock of stepping onto an alien Earth, one where every breath could kill you. By now, the extreme cold begins its attack. At -179 degrees Celsius, Titan makes Antarctica look tropical. Your exposed skin would freeze almost instantly. Tiny ice crystals would start forming across your eyelashes, nose, and mouth. Even your tears, if you cried, would freeze mid-blink. If you touched the icy ground, it wouldn't feel like snow, it would feel like stone, because water here is frozen solid into rock-hard ice. Imagine standing on a world where ice is the bedrock, and rivers flow not with water, but with methane. As your body adjusts, you'd notice something almost beautiful: the sky. Titan's thick orange haze filters sunlight into a permanent twilight glow. Everything around you would look surreal, as if you were trapped in a dreamlike painting. Shadows would be faint, and the light would seem strangely diffuse. But beauty comes with danger. That haze is made of hydrocarbons, the same stuff we use for fuel. If you somehow carried a lighter, Titan could become the most flammable bonfire in the solar system. Luckily, there's no oxygen to start a fire. By now, your body is struggling. The cold has penetrated deeper, freezing your outer skin and numbing your nerves. But here's the twist: you wouldn't die instantly. Because Titan's thick atmosphere actually protects you from sudden decompression. Unlike space, your blood wouldn't boil, and your lungs wouldn't collapse immediately. However, without oxygen, your brain would start losing consciousness in just a few more seconds. In these fleeting instants, you might still be able to look around, seeing the alien world with your own eyes before everything fades to black. Your final second on Titan would feel like a countdown to survival. If you're in a spacesuit, you'd still be alive and marveling at the alien scenery. But without protection, your body is seconds away from collapsing due to hypothermia and suffocation. Your last memory would be of an orange sky above a frozen alien landscape, unlike anything on Earth. Then, as your 5 seconds end, you'd rush back into your spacecraft. If you made it inside in time, heated air and oxygen would bring you back to life. If not, Titan would claim you as another frozen statue in its eternal cold. Now here's the big question. Could humans ever survive on Titan for more than just 5 seconds? Surprisingly, yes, with the right technology. Titan's thick atmosphere means we wouldn't need heavy pressurized suits, just warm clothing and oxygen tanks. Scientists even suggest Titan could one day host human colonies, because methane lakes could serve as fuel, and water ice could be a resource. Imagine living on a world where you could fly by simply strapping wings to your arms, thanks to the thick air and low gravity. Titan could become humanity's second home, a place where the sky always glows orange, and methane rivers carve alien landscapes. But Titan holds an even greater mystery. With liquid seas and complex chemistry, some scientists believe Titan might already harbor life, not like us, but alien microbes that thrive in methane instead of water. If true, Titan would prove that life in the universe is more diverse than we ever imagined. Spending 5 seconds there might not just be a survival test, it could be a glimpse into a world where life follows rules we don't yet understand. Titan may hold the secrets to the origin of life itself. So, what if you spent 5 seconds on Titan? In that short time, you'd feel the crushing atmosphere, the freezing cold, and see the surreal alien skies. With a spacesuit, you'd witness one of the most mysterious worlds in our solar system. Without one, you'd be frozen, breathless, and gone in moments. But beyond survival, Titan sparks bigger questions. Could we one day call it home? Could life already exist there? And most importantly, are we ready to explore worlds so alien, yet so strangely familiar? Thank you for joining this journey to Titan. If you enjoyed this exploration, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to What If First for more thought-provoking adventures into science, space, and imagination. Now I want to hear from you. If you had 5 seconds on Titan, what would you do? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, I'll be reading them all.